Alright, hello guys. Obviously you have a sub today, so I'm out. Make sure for today the sub work it gets done, because otherwise I'm going to put a big fat old 0 in the computer, and most of you guys, your grade won't recover if a 0 goes in, because we're not planning to have another sub for the rest of the semester. Today you're going to be taking the Act 2-3 test. It is open notes, it is open books. However, you cannot Google your answers on this test, so make sure you're not using Google. Mr. Roblito or the sub is going to be chilling in the back watching you, so it's really not worth trying to cheat. Let me show you in Google Classroom what you're going to be doing today. Alright, inside of Google Classroom, you're going to find at the top of your assignment stream, so I haven't assigned it yet, but you're going to see this test here. Now, there are a few things in here, but the first thing I want you to open up is the actual test document. And just like with our other tests, the first part is going to focus on lit circles. The second part, you're going to do a close read using all those strategies listed right there. And then you'll summarize what the passage is about. It's for an upcoming scene we're going to see with Claudius. It's a soliloquy he has. And then after that, you're going to do part 3. It's going to ask you about like a nunnery, like that's a double entendre, and these are the 2 meaning it has. You're going to explain Hamlet's insult there. After you're done with parts 1, 2, and 3, you're going to move on to part 4. But if you get confused on parts 1, 2, or 3, don't just sit there confused. Send me an email at midavis@lusd.net. I'll be checking my email throughout the whole period, so send it to me. I'll help you on these first 3 parts, but I think they're pretty straightforward. They're very similar to the last test. Part 4, however, is slightly different. So what you need to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom. Let me go ahead and click Save on here. You're going to go to Google Classroom, and I'm just going to switch periods because I want to use Adrian's as an example because this is a good example. You're going to scroll down to number 19, which was the last test, okay? Open it up, and then open up your essay doc. So I'm going to open up Adrian's. Nope, that's not Adrian. Where is he, Enriquez? There we go. And then I'm going to open up his essay doc. Now, on your essays, I read all of your intros. If there needed to be a correction, I made a comment here. So he needs to add some style to the thesis, and this essay is solid. Meaning he needs to go back to this thesis statement right here and maybe add in a semicolon or make it more complex with a positive something before I'll give it full credit. When he goes back and he makes those revisions, he's going to do everything in bright green font, because when I go to score your essay, the only thing I'm going to read is stuff in bright green font. So make all of your revisions in bright green font, because if you don't, when I go to correct your intros for the test, you're going to get a 0, okay? So you're not writing a new intro. You're going back to assignment number 19, you're opening your essay up, and then whatever comments I put on your essay, you're going to fix. The only exception is if nothing was wrong with your essay. Like Correa is a good example of somebody who wrote a perfect intro and needs to make no corrections to it. You don't have to do anything. You get an automatic A on the essay, okay? So that's easy. You get these points no matter what. If you never wrote the intro because you didn't get to it last time, or maybe you were just feeling kind of lazy and didn't write the intro, guess what? You get to do it now! Yay! Yay! The prompt is below. You're going to write the whole thing in green. So here's the essay prompt for those of you who didn't do it last time. But most of us, it should be just going through, making these quick fixes in bright green. That way, when I go to score it, you get an A on it. Okay, again, do not sit there confused about what to do. If you do not understand the directions, send me an email at midavis@lusd.net. Hopefully a good chunk of you will get close with being done with the test today, but if you're not all the way finished, you will get a little bit of time on Tuesday to finish it up. We don't have school tomorrow. You have choices on Monday. All right, bye guys. Be good for the sub. Get your work done. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.